Hello friends, welcome to Grandmaster Central YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at a game which drew the attention of whole chess community, and which is considered to be the most controversial chess game in recent past. This game took place in the 19th round of the 2019 World Blitz Chess Championship between world champion Magnus Carlsen and young Grandmaster Alireza Firouzja. This game was in standard blitz format with 3 minutes at the start, with 2 seconds increments for each move. The game started with Ruy Lopez opening, and both players made their moves without any problem. Although Magnus Carlsen was the world champion at that moment, young Alireza Firouzja did not give an advantage for Magnus Carlsen during the game. After a good opening and a middle game, players ended up in a bishop and pawns endgame where Alireza was up 2 pawns against Magnus Carlsen. Even though Magnus Carlsen was down material, everyone knew that he could draw this position because he was known as the beast of the end games. After several moves, both players found them in a big-time trouble as Alireza had few seconds on the clock, while Magnus had a very slight time advantage compared to Alireza. Pieces were knocked over the board by both players because they had to move fast. Alireza adjusted many knocked over pieces while playing the game, and his time ran out, and he was flagged by Magnus. In the final position, Magnus had a bishop and the king, while Alireza had a bishop, the king, and 3 pawns. Since Alireza was flagged, everyone knew that this game was a draw because Magnus simply didn't have enough checkmating material. As we all know, we can't checkmate someone with bishop and king alone. But actually it was not the case in this particular situation. As you can see in this final position, although Magnus has only a bishop, there are 3 other opponent pawns and a bishop. In a certain sequence of moves by Alireza with promoting one of his pawn to a knight, there is a possibility of checkmating him by the solo bishop of Magnus Carlsen. The chief arbiter was summoned to clarify the situation, and he gave the result according to the rule of chess, stating that Magnus Carlsen had won the game, even though Alireza would not have played that sequence of moves. Later, Alireza challenged the arbiter's decision and said that he wanted to see this rule in a formal format. Then the chief arbiter showed him the rule, and there was no doubt of the result, and Magnus Carlsen got the full point for that game. But it was not over yet. Alireza then complained that the Magnus had shouted in Norwegian language when he had only 2 or 4 seconds left on the clock, and stating that it was distracting. Arbiter told him to give his complaint in writing to consider it. Alireza gave the complaint, and it was processed and taken into consideration by the appeal committee. But after some time, arbiter announced that the next game was going to start, which meant that the Alireza's appeal was not upheld. The crazy thing was that Magnus went on to win this World Blitz Championship, and this game point was crucial for him to achieve that. So guys, that brings us to the end of this video. If you like this video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to this channel because it is totally free and you can always change your decision later. Thank you very much friends. See you in the next video.